This is the moment the managers of this large scam operation discovered they'd been hacked. I know a lot more about you than what you think I know.
What do you know about me? Tell me, what's my name? Don't try to be over smart, buddy.
Faisal. You think I don't know your name, buddy?
No, that's not my name.
Let me talk to Daoud, the
No,
CEO
no.
of Expert Tech Solutions. How about Umar? How about Amar, buddy? I know you're in Ali Tower. Let me talk to Daoud right now. He's sitting looking right at you. Sitting there in that black and gray jacket with those khakis on that you're wearing. And Amar in his white sweater. All right? And Umar over there in the other desk with the striped black and white long sleeve shirt and a vest on. Next up, I destroyed a couple of their PCs with destructive malware.
Oh.
Why are you so quiet right now? While I destroy your computer, you
Okay. Stop.
your computer's destroyed, Osmi.
Oh, you.
But what are these scammers doing to warrant such invasive behavior on my part? In short, this scam company called Expert Tech Solutions impersonates Canadian telecommunications companies like TELUS, Rogers, Bell Canada, and Koodo in order to gain access to their victims' accounts and then use their victims' money to purchase smartphones, which they will then sell for profit. I'm going to show you exactly how this works here in a moment, but before we start, let's get a bold admission from this scammer named Noman that he is scamming, as he speaks with a victim who isn't buying any of his nonsense.
Why do you guys call around people and try to get their information to scam them? That's my question.
Because it's our job. You know that
Because
it's our
your job.
Yeah, it's our job to scamming people.
It's your job to scam people.
Yeah.
As you can see here, the scammers at Expert Tech Solutions like to have a good time in the call center as they scam Canadians, but they won't be laughing later when it all comes crashing down on them during the confrontation. We're going to get into all the chaos later, but first, let's see how the owners of this operation are able to afford this nice office and the 30 to 40 employees who steal from Canadians every day. We'll focus on this scammer, who calls himself Sunny, but his real name is Jawad.
My name is Sunny. I'm calling from Talas or Kudo. Right now we have promotion for latest smartphones like iPhone, Samsung, including SIM plans at very cheap price. So could you please tell me right now which cell phone do you have?
Got a Samsung S20
Okay, and right now which provider you are using?
Kudo.
Okay, and right now basically we have promotion for the SIM plans and latest cell phones at 40% discount. So I can offer you S24 Ultra. So how does deal sound to you?
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Okay, so can I take your email which is linked with Kuda? So we will send you the confirmation email as well.
Now Jawad has the email which is associated with the victim's mobile account. In this case, the victim is a customer of Koodo. The scammer will now head over to the Koodo login page on his PC and attempt to reset the victim's password using the email address that he just received. This will send an email back to the victim with a link to reset their password.
Have you received the email in your inbox?
Okay, so I press where it says restart password.
So that's a promo password. You need to set up this password to get this promotion. So please just simply click the link and set up the new password, which I can give you.
Okay, and what
Yeah.
kind of device you said you were going?
It's an S24 Ultra Samsung, okay?
As you just heard, this group asks victims to reset the passwords themselves to something they've made up called a promo password, which, let me be clear, no one from any legitimate telecommunications company will ever have you reset the password to something that they've made up in order to discount your bill. In any case, you'll now see Jawad use this promo password to log into the victim's Koodo account.
Have you changed the password?
Yeah, I put.
Okay, just give me a second. Let me verify.
Now that Jawad is logged in, he's finished his part of the scam, so you'll now see him bring over one of their closers to finish the job. Now, when these scammers are logged into the victim's account, they're able to see the last 4 digits of the credit card number on file. But in order to steal a phone from one of their victims, they'll need the full credit card number. So now, they'll make up a lie that the victim has to pay the delivery fee for the upgraded phone.
Yes, thank you so much for staying online for me, sir. This is Brian Marshall. Your call has been transferred over to me. I'm your accounts manager. And, sir, there is an upfront payment of the delivery charges, okay? $14.99, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Are you ready with the card?
Now that they have the victim's credit card info, Expert Tech Solutions is able to purchase a brand new phone. But wait, why are we seeing them order an iPhone 16 Pro Max device? Didn't the victim ask for a Samsung phone for the upgrade?
Okay, and what
Yeah.
kind of device you said you were going
It's an S24 Ultra Samsung, okay?
They do this on purpose. They will always order the device opposite of what the victim wants. This is because later they'll do a whole song and dance about how they ordered the wrong phone, and they'll provide the victim with a shipping label to return the incorrectly ordered phone. But the shipping label will be marked for a residential address in Brampton, Ontario, where they'll have a money mule pick up the package so they can turn a profit after selling the stolen phone on the black market. Later on, you'll see me fish out the Mule address from Faisal, the guy who appears to enjoy massages from his employees in the manager's office. But first, as you're seeing on the scammer's computer, he is copying and pasting the victim's credit card info into the Kudo website to order the phone. And there you go. The phone has been ordered. Now you'll see the closer pass the phone off to the supervisor of the operation, Bilal, to prep the victim about the incorrectly ordered phone.
Thanks for staying on the line, sir. This is John from the order processing team of Kudo. Do you receive any email regarding the order?
Oh, now I received an email.
Yeah, actually, sir, most of our customers are complaining about they are getting the wrong emails, okay?
Bilal explains that it's common for the wrong phone to get ordered and that it will all be fixed in the next 24 hours.
Forget about that email, okay? You will be getting the new email in the next 24 hours. And once your order has been approved, you will be getting the tracking number, okay?
Perfect.
Have a great day. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thanks for understanding, sir. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
So Bilal fills out a form which has all of the victim's info on it and walks it back to Faisal in the manager's office. And it looks like he's still getting a head massage here, but after that's over, he'll stow the form in the filing cabinet behind his desk. Now, while I wasn't able to get a hold of the victim that you just heard, I did make it a point to call as many victims as I could to prevent as many scams as possible. So anyway, coming up momentarily, I'm going to show you the longest, most up-close confrontation on CCTV that I've ever had with any group of scammers, but we need to understand who is behind this operation and where the call center is located. So I was able to retrieve most of the scammers' real names and the name of the company by digging through files on the scammers' computers. And as I previously mentioned, the name of the company is Expert Tech Solutions. And by using their PCs to find all of the nearby Wi-Fi networks and their signal strengths, I was able to find that they were somewhere in Ali Tower, a 19-story commercial building in Lahore, Pakistan, located in Gulberg, which is one of the 10 zones in the metro area of Lahore. But this is a huge commercial tower. What floor were they on? Well, Expert Tech Solutions had several cameras inside and outside of the office. The ones in the hallway provided some interesting views, including the entrance to the call center and the stairwell. But camera 1, which showed the view of the elevator, provided the info that I needed. I was able to find this great footage of someone taking the elevator down, and I got my answer. Floor E, situated between floor P2 and floor 1 in Ali Tower, is the precise location of these scammers. With Expert Tech Solutions location lockdown, we really need to understand who is responsible for this scam. Now, just by viewing the cameras, it would appear that the owners and managers hang out in this office and that the floor managers are the ones who bring back the victim info to be stored in this filing cabinet. But the answer to who really owns this thing may be more complex than that. So, at some point, I learned that the first 2 rows in this call center were dedicated to a duct cleaning campaign, like air ducts, chimney cleaning, that type of thing. Now, is this campaign a scam outright? I don't really have the answer to that, but when I found out that the phone thieves were sharing office space with this duct campaign, I immediately thought of my friend Pleasant Green, an incredible scam baiter who has covered this very subject in the past. I reached out to him, said that I was watching some of these agents, and turns out he just so happened to be planning another duct cleaning video, so I was able to send him some footage and some info about what I found here at Expert Tech Solutions. So he has released a video alongside this one that will feature a deep dive on how duct cleaning campaigns work in Pakistan, so please head over to Pleasant Green's video after you finish up with this one. I'll have a link to it below in the description. So who's in charge of each campaign? I thought I could maybe get a little bit more information about the owners and the Mule address where the stolen phones are sent by calling up one of the closers, pretending that I was one of their victims, and then saying that I never received the address to send the phones. One of the closers, John Marshall, his real name is Shariar, picked up the phone in the manager's office and bought my story. Please note that I had to edit this call down from about an hour, so you'll see the timestamp up in the upper left jump around a bit.
Hello.
Yes, I was supposed to be sending a phone to you guys,
and I really don't know where I'm supposed to send it. You apparently sent the wrong one to my address.
All right, and did you already been open the parcel?
No, I was told not to open it.
Perfect, that is a good thing, sir. So what simply we need to do for you, sir, we will be able to create a return label for you and send you the label. Are you able to drop off the package to the FedEx? Because the label will be from a FedEx.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is it okay for you if we can send you the label on your WhatsApp?
I mean, you can text it to me on this number. I'll get it.
All right, so you will be getting a text from our side. Thank you for your time, sir.
All right, take care. Bye.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, sir. I'm your account specialist, so you can just check if you have received a return label, sir.
Yeah, I've got it here. Okay, Brampton, Ontario. So we now know that the phones get shipped to a residential home in Brampton, Ontario. I can't reveal the address or the picture of the house because it's not clear if this home is being occupied by a money mule or if the money mule simply waits at the address for the package to arrive using the FedEx tracking info. Now, before moving on to the confrontation with these scammers, let's name the folks who hang out in this office to administer both the phone theft scam and the duct cleaning campaign. Please note that from here on out, I will refer to the phone theft scam as the mobility scam, a term that the scammers themselves use. Okay, so we've got Dawood here. According to his Instagram, he is the CEO of Expert Tech Solutions, and you can see ads that he's posted for this Canadian project as well. But check out that logo for Expert Tech Solutions. Here's a nice shot of Dawood sitting at his PC with that very same logo as his background. And this is Faisal. He's the one who referred to himself as my account specialist. And then he texted me a shipping label so I could send a stolen phone to the Mule address in Brampton, Ontario. Faisal will later claim that he only ran the mobility scam for a short period of time and that his main hustle is the duct campaign featured in Pleasant Green's video. I will later share evidence that he was trying to deceive me with this statement, but I'll let you be the judge. Umar will later claim that he runs Expert Tech Solutions, but that it's only a realty company he uses to rent out office space to Dawood and Faisal. He says he has nothing to do with either the phone theft scam or the duct cleaning campaign covered in Pleasant Green's video. But I recorded Umar answering the phone like this.
Display department, how may I help you?
The man literally impersonated Kudo on CCTV. And by the way, this happened the day of the confrontation, so any claims that they stopped doing this kind of just are completely out the window for me. Then we have Amar. Amar's involvement isn't entirely clear, but he's there with the CEO, owners, and managers often. He works on their PCs, doing something. And I did find this Instagram post with Amar, Umar, and Dawood. They're all together. They look pretty chummy here. Are they best friends? Business partners? Or are they literally brothers, like the post suggests? Next up, we've got Bilal. Faisal and Dawood will later attempt to separate themselves from Bilal and claim that he is the mastermind behind the mobility scam. This could be partially true, but Faisal and Dawood were absolutely stealing phones, as you'll hear them admit later. Bilal definitely seems to manage the mobility scammers on the floor, and he's there every single day supervising the scams and closing deals. Bilal did not respond to my phone calls after the confrontations that you'll see later, and he doesn't seem to have any active social media. And then we've got Shahryar. We spoke with him earlier when trying to get Mule addresses. He's a closer for the mobility scam, and I've seen him post on social media trying to hire, and I quote, agents for Canada Mobility and Canadian Mobility Processors. It seems he's instrumental in hiring and closing deals, maybe doubling his HR and floor manager. So with that, the stage is set. Let's launch right into this confrontation. I'll start with Umar first in the upper right of the screen before moving to Faisal and Dawood.
Display department, how may I help you?
I'm asking you a very pointed question. Why do you think that it's okay to do what you're doing right now?
It is okay.
Do you think that stealing people's phones is okay?
Mm-hmm.
You guys stole money from my mother in Brampton, Ontario. I recorded the entire phone call with my mom, by the way. Have you ever had any run-ins with the FIA? Okay. Umar appears to be unfazed, but if I were him, I'd want to disclose what happened in that call to Dawood and Faisal. Speaking of Faisal, I will now call him. He's pictured out of frame on the bottom of the screen. And during the beginning of this call, it was very difficult to not tell him his real name because he asked me to do that a couple of times. He was like kind of daring me to tell him his real name. But it does come pouring out of me later.
Hello?
Hey, I wanted to know why you think it's okay to steal people's phones and steal their money. Why do you think that's okay, buddy?
What are you talking about?
I'm
Who are you?
I'm talking about how your company pretends to be from TELUS and steals
Company?
phones.
Which
Yeah.
company? Which
Yeah,
company?
your company, the company that pretends to be from TELUS.
No, I think you got the wrong number,
No,
buddy.
buddy. Listen,
What are you
I know a lot more about you than what you think I know. Okay?
What do you know about me? Tell me. What's my name? Don't try to be over smart, buddy.
Has the FIA ever hit you up there in Lahore?
Who are you? And what are you talking about?
Faisal. You think I don't know your name, buddy? You think I don't know your name, Faisal?
No, that's not my name.
Okay, how about Dawood? Let me talk to Dawood. Let me talk to Dawood.
Nobody is here by that name.
Nobody's there by the name Dawood? Really? The
No,
CEO
no.
of Expert Tech Solutions?
What is this?
Hey buddy. How about Umar? How about Umar? How about
What?
Amar? How about Amar?
What?
How about Amar, buddy? I know you're in Ali Tower, okay? I hope you have me on speakerphone right now, bro.
I don't know what are you talking about.
Yeah, you keep on saying that. Do you want to let me talk to Dawood right now?
Who is that guy?
Who is Dawood? He's your buddy, okay? He's sitting right across from you right now. Pass the phone to him, coward.
Yes, hello.
Hey, Dawood, do you want to tell me why you think it's okay to impersonate TELUS and steal people's phones from them, Dawood?
Now, to end up this conversation, what do you want, buddy?
I want to confront you directly right now, sitting there in that black and gray jacket with those khakis on that you're wearing, and Amar in his white sweater, all right? And Umar over there in the other desk with the striped black and white long sleeve shirt and a vest on. Looks like a pretty expensive vest. Don't know who the guy is to the right of you, Dawood, the guy who's got a black jacket on with a red shirt. As you sit there and smoke cigarettes inside your office, bro. What's that little thing you got on your jacket, like a red ribbon thing? What is that? What's that? You just looked at it just now. What is that?
Okay, I'm asking again, what do you want, buddy? You want to complain us or you want to settle it down?
Yeah, I want to settle it. How do we settle this, buddy?
That's what I'm talking about. You need to tell me. You want to tell me, like, how do we settle it down?
All that money that you guys stole, all those phones that you stole, right? No one's going to get those back, okay? You guys sit in that office there maybe like 1 or 2 days per week, right? You don't do, you're paying your agents and you guys fill your pockets, okay? So I don't want money. Money means all to me, buddy.
Okay.
I want to know exactly why you think it's okay to steal money from people so you can sit over there and get Dawood.
You said, like earlier, you said you don't give up, like you don't give up to the money. So why are you asking me why we are doing this? This is our concern. If you want something from us, we can give you. If you just want to talk rubbish with me, then I'm going to hang up the call. Then after that, do whatever you want to do. You know better, like these works won't be happen without the support of FIEs and CIAs. If you want to complain, you can go ahead. But I'm giving you a chance to settle it down. If not, then you can do your work and do best, and we can do our work. Because the agencies are involved in it, okay? You can record these words. Agencies are involved in it. Camera band kar raha hai. But I'm again asking you, what do you want? If we try to scam your mom, We didn't scam her, right? Or we
Nope.
scammed her.
No, she's not even from Canada.
Why you are doing all this if we didn't scam your mom? You can tell me what's your concern. I told you again and again what you need if you want to expose us. I said to you, okay, you can do it, but if we haven't scammed with your mom, then you should not do this. You can settle it down on another page. What do you want?
Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to return all the money to your victims. I know you're not going to do that. You're too selfish for that. You're too selfish
Now
for
you
that,
need
bro.
to tell me who are you, buddy. Now you need to tell me truly who are you, because you're not from Canada. I'm pretty sure you're not from Canada. Because you don't know, I'm also a hacker.
Oh.
And I know how all the things are going on. If you know that much about us, then you should
You're
know
a
that I'm also
hacker,
a hacker.
Daoud.
Yeah, you can tell me who are you? You're not from Canada, and we didn't steal something from you.
Well, you're a hacker, right? You're a hacker. I mean, you should know all about me, buddy.
You did your work. I didn't do my work.
You didn't do your work.
And you got some leads also. With the help of you can you just traced us. But you can tell me where are you, and if we can sit face to face, then obviously I can do something for you.
I don't take bribes from scammers. I don't care how high it is. Okay.
All right, okay. So end up this conversation by saying this. You can do whatever you want, and don't forget to tag me whenever you are going to disclose anything. Okay.
Okay.
I'll see what you can do. Perfect. Thank you.
So the cameras came down, but only until the next day. Stay tuned for a surreal second confrontation. But first, let's scare this scammer Osmi here by popping open his webcam and speaking to him directly through his headphones. Osmi. Hey, bro. Hey, Osmi. Hey, are you listening to me right now, scammer? Are you listening to me right now? Expert Tech Solutions, Osmi. What are you doing, idiot? He's logging out, dude. Look. Hey, Osmi. Hey, get you. Shut the computer down. Next up, I spoke with Faisal, Umar, and Daoud to get statements from them about their involvement in the scam.
I've been doing duct cleaning campaign from last 4 or 5 years.
What about the mobility campaign? You told me on CCTV that you were my TELUS account executive, and you arranged me to print out a FedEx shipping label so I could send you back the phone, and you ordered the wrong phone and all this nonsense. I know how it works. I recorded all of your agents doing it, buddy.
I'm admitting I tried that campaign, but that didn't work out because I'm running duct cleaning campaign from last 4 or 5 years, so that is good for me. But I tried this campaign also, mobility one, but that didn't work out. You are absolutely right. I'm admitting that, but that didn't work out.
What about Bilal?
Okay. He's the supervisor.
He's the supervisor of the mobility campaign, correct?
Yes.
On CCTV, I could see you shopping for phones on your computer as you were sitting there. And this was today.
On my system?
Yeah. So camera 7 CCTV is right above where you sit, and I can see your computer screen.
That might be some other guy, I think.
So. Faisal, bro, please don't treat me like I'm stupid.
Yes. Let me tell you, the guy who came to our office today, you have seen, I think, that is a new guy. So he was just asking about that campaign. So I was just showing him that this is the mobility campaign. They are doing that. I was just showing him, nothing else. That's why I just opened that website. You can check.
So you were showing some new
guy
guy how to browse for mobile phones on your computer?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, after this incident, I'm telling you that we are going to change the office as soon as possible.
Actually, the thing is that I'm the landlord of the office, okay? And I just rent out some few seats. There is 2 teams in the center, and the Faisal and the Daoud and the Amar, they are 3 partners, and they are doing duct cleaning. And another team They told me we are doing some kind of like it's a software or like that. So I don't know about any too much information about the call center.
I know that I've played this clip several times already, but it really does show that Umer's statement about being a realtor is a lie. This is Umer on the day of the confrontation, telling me that he is from Kudo Dispatch Department.
Kudo Dispatch Department, how may I help you?
Keep in mind that Kudo is one of the Canadian telecommunications companies that these guys impersonate. Then I spoke with Daoud again, and it's kind of more of the same, but he admits to scamming and tells me that the reason he tried to bribe me is because he was scared. You are aware that that campaign where you impersonate TELUS and you get phones, you get the wrong phone sent to a person and they have it sent to a Mule address. You know that that's illegal, right, Daoud? You know that's illegal?
Yeah, we know. But like if you're working on a place, on a shared place, and if you are watching someone else who's making like 5 million, 6 million, 7 million in a month with only 20-30 persons, then obviously everyone like has a greedy thing that he can wish to work the same thing. We tried it, but maybe that thing is not for us. You hacked us and you call us on the same day. Obviously, I'm admitting it that I was scared, and I think like I don't know what is like going to be happen with me.
Surprisingly, 2 days later, the CCTV came back up, and even though the bosses told me they were moving the duct campaign away from the mobility scammers, they waltzed right back into the office and did something bizarre. Instead of disconnecting the CCTV cameras, they actually taped one of them, and only one of them, which is wildly dumb. Because of this, I was able to watch them from the other cameras in the agent room as they went around to every PC and taped the webcams. With the CCTV still up and untaped, and with the agent Bilal watching one of my videos, likely due to Faisal telling them who I am, I felt like this was a good time to confront the agents. I'll start with Bilal, but there are actually two Bilals in this office, so don't get him confused with the supervisor Bilal who wasn't in the office that day. For some reason, their mic audio was muted, so it's basically just me yapping at them while they huddle around and listen. Yo, Bilal. Hey, Bilal. I'm talking to you, bud. Hey, it's me. It's Scam Sandwich, Bilal. Why don't you let me talk to Bilal again? This is Scam Sandwich. I just saw him watching my videos. This is Scam Sandwich, bro. Talk to me on the mic, you. What are you guys up to, buddy? What are you guys up to right now, bud? Yeah, hey man, I know all about Expert Tech Solutions. I know all about you guys, buddy. Why are you guys scamming people right now, buddy? Yeah, Amar, you're still in the office, man. You're going to sit there with your headphones on and not say a single word to me. Yeah, put Daoud on. Put Daoud on. Thank you, Amar. Daoud, you told me that you were leaving the office. You said that you were only doing the duct campaign. But here you are on row 3, outside of the duct campaign rows, right? The first 2 rows. Yo, take me off of mute. Daoud, why are you back in the office right now? You guys look really worried, man. You guys tried to tell me that you were just doing the duct thing. I don't believe you, Daoud. I'm still watching you guys. You know, like you told all your agents who I am. You've got your agents watching my videos, you know, in between stealing phones. So, dude, okay. All right. Bye, Daoud. Okay. The cameras then came down permanently, but they kept scamming as scammers do. Anyway, you're now seeing the remaining PCs I was still watching, so I figured that the nail in the coffin here should be running destructive malware on them while speaking with them through their headphones. You'll hear some loud sounds from their computer audio and see the first hints of visual effects on their screens before the connection is cut and their PCs are destroyed.
Is there some reason why you're calling me?
Yeah, thanks for picking the call. How are you?
Hello?
This is from Talos. It's just a feedback call regarding services. Are you facing any kind of trouble?
Is this Osme? This is Osme, right? From Expert Tech Solutions, isn't it? That's who I'm talking to right now, isn't it, Osme? Hey, Osme. Hey, Osme. What are you doing? What are you doing right now, buddy? Hey, Osme. Hey, Osme. What are you doing right now, Osme? What's the matter, buddy?
Oh,
Why are you so quiet right now? While I destroy your computer, you
okay. Stop.
your computer's destroyed, Osme.
Oh, you. हाँ जी बुलाओ फैसल भाई को डिस्ट्रॉय वाला नहीं किया कुछ भी नहीं किया
What happened? This was a massive project. Big thanks to Midnight, as always, for his assistance. Go subscribe to him now if you haven't already. I'll have a link to his channel in the description. And feel free to comment below what you think about this. Do you believe the boss's story? I don't. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you very soon with a whole lot more scam baiting content.